Everyone has a unique gift, and Mike, the creator of the 1NELife podcast, believes most people don't know how to use their gifts or what they are. Mike wants you to see things from a different perspective and be true to yourself. The 1NELife podcast unites the world through art, fashion, music, and film. It inspires, motivates, and creates positive energy, love, and compassion to all communities and creates an equal playing field for all. On the 1NELife podcast, they cover topics like building relationships, overcoming adversity, habits of healthy people, and much, much more. We only have one life to live. Be yourself and live your truth. Add the 1NELife podcast to your playlist. That's the number 1NELife. Available on Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Podcast, and your favorite podcast platform.
Welcome to the 1NELife podcast. I am Mike NYC Reed, and as always, I got my lovely co-host Tanya Rincon in the building with me, where we're here to talk about positive psychology while taking care of our well-being and telling your story, because everyone has an amazing story. You never know what word or story or just giving someone a thought could do to their lives. Today's episode is sponsored by Unhooked by Blinky. And in studio today, we have Annette from Sacred Hearts with us today.
Hola.
Sagrado Corazón.
Hola, mucho gusto. Hello, everyone.
How are you doing?
I am doing good, thank you.
All right. How are you doing today, Tanya?
Good. Yeah.
How's my girl Evie doing?
I was just gonna say I'm looking forward to going home later. Not to say that in a bad way, but she's not feeling good right now. So I'm sorry. I gotta leave early today.
We're not gonna have
she got a little fever. It's going around right now. So
it's going around.
Yeah. Just gotta boost up on the vitamins and stuff, you know. And today was the last day of school. She's out for 3 weeks. But it's kind of good. So maybe like this weekend we'll chill and keep it mellow, and then, you know, she can enjoy her little vacation. Okay. Yeah.
Nice. Any big plans?
I'm gonna go to Orange County for a few days.
Oh, so you like leaving me? Yeah,
just for a few days.
I didn't get a notice.
I will be back.
I didn't get a notice.
I know, you're right. You're right.
She didn't put in her PTO.
Hey, wait. First of all, that's not on the calendar.
Hey, but you know what? I didn't know how to.
That's
Sorry,
not
Dad.
on the calendar. I thought we talked about that. If it's not on the calendar, it doesn't exist.
No, remember I told you, I said I'm not going to be here this weekend.
But it's not on the calendar. You're big on that.
Yeah.
No, I'm getting on her back because she's big on that. She always reminds me, Mike, put it on the calendar. Put it on the calendar.
Girl, did you put it on the calendar?
It's not on the calendar.
No, I didn't. I will. But what are you doing Christmas Day?
We're not going to talk about that.
Because I don't have plans, and Evie's going to be with her dad. So we should do something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because we celebrate as Latinos, you know.
On Christmas
Eve.
I'm part Latino too.
So,
are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm Cuban.
The most whitewashed Latino.
It's okay.
Oh my God.
It's okay.
You know what? You bashed me on the last show. You bashed me on this is a continuation.
I did not.
You did. You and Mike sit here and talked about the chairs like you was just bashing the whole show.
You gotta watch that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
No,
and
I
we
did
like
not. He's so sensitive.
6 minutes into the show and you already bashing me.
I think that we just need to hang out.
Yeah. Well, we haven't in a while because you've been like.
I've been super busy.
That's what you call it?
Yes.
Okay.
That's what I call it.
That's what we call it, busy. Okay.
What else do you want me to call it?
The truth.
That is the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
He's a little needy.
Anyways, we're here to talking about Annette and her fine leather purses and the story behind it. And she says she's gonna make you cry, so we're gonna put this.
Yeah, you know what? That's crazy because just like talking to you before, when we first got here, I was like, I think I'm gonna cry. Yeah, hey. I mean, every Latino when they talk about their family, you know.
No,
of course.
But you know what?
We have struggles.
Yeah.
But you know what? The truth of the matter is, when I first met you at Looky Luke's. And this is why I think I told her. Well, I know I told her. I told her, hey, you're going to take the lead on this show because you made me nervous.
Do I?
I didn't say you. Not now. I said you did.
I wonder why.
No, she made me nervous then because like how we was just talking about before the show, how she was all proper and all that. And I was like, and she was speaking more Spanish to you, right? And I was like, okay, this is going to be a y'all show because I'm not going to know what to say.
See, he doesn't want me to say he's whitewashed, but he's intimidated.
I just have to say, you know, as a first Mexican American, I feel like Spanish, I feel more comfortable.
Yeah.
I don't know about you. Pero el español me sale. It's just easier for me to speak Spanish.
I know, but I love it. Even though I don't know what you're saying, it's sexy to me. Like, no disrespect to your
HR.
husband. I'm just saying, like, it's sexy. Like, and that's why I only date Latin women. So you guys know I only date Latin women.
Solamente latinas.
With nice feet.
Oh, Mike's going to the OnlyFans.
Oh my God! You guys are already turning this show into something.
Like that. He doesn't like
You
that.
guys are turning this show into something like.
We have ideas, guys. Coming soon. 2024.
Oh,
Actually, that's what Delia told us, right? 2024?
what?
No, nothing. I thought she said something
I don't remember.
to you last time when she was on the show.
I don't remember. I don't remember.
2024.
I don't remember.
Wow, I can't believe it's coming up soon.
Right?
Yeah. But I'm
It
so
is.
excited to hear your story
Yeah,
and
let's
everything.
talk
I
about
just
it.
love, and you know what? I love the culture. And even though you said like Spanish is easier for you, it's not as easy for me because I don't know. I think, so I grew up in Orange County.
Okay.
Talking about whitewash.
Right. That's why I feel comfortable saying it because everybody used to call me that, super
Okay.
whitewashed. I still get it to this day sometimes, like you don't look Latina, and things like that. And so, yeah, but I love it. Like now that I'm older and especially being in the Antelope Valley, I'm like, oh, I fit in now. It was really hard growing up.
That's such an empowering word.
Yeah.
I fit in now. Because growing up as a Mexican American, I'm a Valley girl. I grew up in the San Fernando Valley. So I consider myself a Chicana, I grew up with lowriders. I grew up seeing the cholos. And then you grow up with your parents being immigrants, and my first language was Spanish. And then you start going to school and I was an ESL baby, they only taught you English for 2 hours, but you spoke Spanish for the rest. And then all of a sudden, when I was in middle school, they were like, no more ESL. Now you got to strictly just speak English. And I was like, holy, ¿ahora qué voy a hacer? It was hard. So a lot of people growing up, they were like, oh, you have an accent. Where are you from? And I used to be ashamed of that. Can I tell you? Ooh,
Yeah,
that's
a
strong.
lot of people are.
As a Latina.
A lot
for
of
you to
people.
be ashamed
Yeah.
de donde vienes. Now, like you said, growing up, seeing my grandmothers, I am so fortunate to have both my grandmothers. They're in their 80s. Son viejitas, they're old.
Yeah.
They don't make them like that
you're
anymore.
So lucky.
Right.
They don't. I always tell my grandparents, and I also have one grandpa, and I always tell them, you guys are instinct. Like they don't make you like that anymore.
Right.
You guys are rooted. And I love that about them. And this is how my brand became. They were inspired by both my grandmas. I used to see my abuelitas wear purses like this.
Really?
And growing up here, you learn the culture, you learn how to be Mexican American. And then you start seeing this and you start putting this away in the closet because that's kind of embarrassing.
Right.
You start with the baby fat, or with the Guess, or now with the Michael Kors and all these expensive brands. And I want to change that. I want people to know that this is culture,
Right.
and this is handmade,
Yeah.
and this takes love to make, and this is made by my people in Mexico, and I'm proud of that. I'm so proud to be Mexican American, but I'm more proud to be Mexicana. I am.
I love that. Yeah.
I love that too.
And this is beautiful, by the way.
is.
Thank you.
I love
Gorgeous.
and I say that not only because of the culture and the design on it, but the color. I love the color of it.
Absolutely. So my story is I went to Oaxaca for my anniversary with my husband. We went for 9 days and I fell in love with the people there. If you haven't been to Oaxaca, you need to go.
Where's that?
Oaxaca is, to be honest with you, I have no idea. I mean, I know my culture, pero no
You
tanto.
went somewhere that you don't know. Where
Okay, well, I know it's beautiful. So we went. It's like 3 hours in plane.
Okay.
And
But it's in Mexico.
it's in Mexico.
Okay.
And it's Oaxaca. And the people there are just beautiful. They treat you like family, I swear. Everywhere I went, they wanted to feed you. Everywhere you go, they just want to love you.
That's amazing.
So,
I don't mean to interrupt you, but one thing that I learned when I started traveling during the pandemic, I went to a Puerto Vallarta for the first time, like right towards the end of the pandemic. normally when like California people like they go to Mexico, they go to TJ or Rosarito, like you know what I'm saying. It's like that's not really Mexico.
No,
I mean, it's
no,
Mexico,
no,
but that's not Mexico.
You need to go to Mexico.
You go to Mexico.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
So when I went to Puerto Vallarta, like I was like, oh my God, it's so beautiful.
Right.
They treated me like with so much respect. Like just the hospitality over there was amazing.
The love,
Yes.
the food.
I had a great. I didn't want to leave. I was there for a week. I didn't want to leave.
Yeah, you get depressed when you come back.
Yeah. Oh, I did.
Can I tell you why? Because it's the routine. And there, I feel like Mexican people live life.
Yeah.
They have a little, but they live.
My dad comes over and, you know, he goes like part-time to Mexico every year. And so he comes over and he expects it to be like Mexico. And I'm like, we don't go to the market every day. Like we got to have leftovers every once in a while. Like, and he just gets so cranky because he's a big like food guy. And he's just like, this wouldn't happen if I was in Mexico, you know?
Yes.
And so I gotta like every day he comes, I'm like, I gotta stock up and get all his stuff ready. And yeah, so it is a different, it's a different lifestyle. And you know, you were asking me earlier, like, how come I haven't been back? And you know, because it's different in El DF.
It is different.
It's been dangerous.
Yes.
And people are always getting threatened and, you know, like straight up shot and killed sometimes.
It's very true.
Every single time, like I'm trying to go, something's always up. Or like my uncle's friend just, you know, got shot in the middle of the street or something crazy like that. So I'm like, okay, well, you know.
You're like one day.
Yeah.
Un día.
Yeah. Yeah. But I do want to go.
Well, if you do, I hope you enjoy it.
Oh, I will. Yeah.
Fullest.
My dad. So like we have like like where they live, there's just a bunch of houses like all next to each other. It's a whole family. Basically like here how Pretty Little Poppy is, you know? It's like a little, like a U and it's all the family's houses and one little thing. And my dad has like a 3-story building and stuff like that.
That's
so
awesome.
yeah, he's just like building it. So no, it's nice. It's
One day.
Yeah.
Un día.
He gets spoiled all the time.
So how was this inspired by your grandmothers? Tell us that story.
So, you know, growing up and living the American dream, my grandma's coming to the United States because they're both here now. You know, they had to learn how to forget their culture and how to forget Mexico in a way, which is kind of sad because we all had to learn kind of to forget that, kind of brush it down and, you know, yes, you're Mexican, but, you know.
Yeah, you're trying to like assimilate, right? Or like blend in.
Absolutely. So
and just the racism.
Absolutely. So seeing my grandmothers grow up and still carry their little purses, you know, and for years, because leather it lasts for years.
Right.
And seeing that and growing up and finally accepting who I was and who I am as a Mexican American, I said, Abuelita, can I please see one of your old purses that you probably have in your closet? She goes, sí. And I was just staring at that bag. And I was like, I need to bring it back. But with color, because I'm from Cali, right? I love color. We like color.
Yeah, because usually they're just the leather color, right?
Right, your original like browns and blacks,
yeah,
you know.
because those are the only types of purses that
Absolutely.
I would bring back when I would go. And it's been a while, so I'm like, yeah.
Yes, so when I went back to Guanajuato, and by the way, there's 3 women that make my purses in Guanajuato, which I'm so proud of. And when I went back, I was like, look, soy una muchacha de California. I'm from California. I love color. We like bright. We like reds. We like orange.
Yeah.
And they were like, ay, Dios mío, you know, we'll see what we can do.
Yeah, because literally, like, all the purses are just, like, imagine it's just leather color.
Yeah.
Like, that's just what it looks like.
So these are their ideas with mine. We blend. We
That is
communicate
awesome.
through WhatsApp. You know, that's
Yeah,
a thing.
yeah,
That's
WhatsApp.
a big Mexican communication.
It
It's
is.
WhatsApp. So we throw ideas and, you know, sometimes I'm like, they don't understand me because I'm Chicana at the end of the day. I'm like, how do you say that in Spanish? But, if, you know, when they create this, I'm like, wow. And when I showed my grandmother, because this one's actually inspired by one of my abuelas, my abuelita goes, that's beautiful, Annette. And I said, abuelita, this is you. You are my sacred heart. God first, but then familia second. You are my sacred heart. So this is why it's inspired by them. And I want people to enjoy them and love them. And I give them names. So most of these purses are named after women in my family because they're a big inspiration to me.
So the line, you talking about as far as like the line, is it a line? Or?
It's a line. So every purse is unique. They don't make 7 or 8 of them. You know, they're all handmade. So they'll make probably like 3 of them. And they're like, Annette, you know, we're going to create something else. So it's unique because if you get a piece, they won't make it again.
Wow, so that's kind of dope. Like, so no one would ever see that ever.
I can make one in a different color, but all I have to do is be like, hey, Liz, can you make one of these for me? She'll be like, well, let me see what I can do if I remember the pattern. You know, it's all handmade.
But so I like the uniqueness of it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So this one's inspired by my abuelita Pilar because she loves to wear red lipstick. So there you go. This is Pilar.
Oh, that's so cute. I love that. So is that yours, or is
that's mine, girl?
Okay,
and I get in trouble.
Like, I'm not
girl, I get in
this.
trouble all the time because every time I bring a purse, I'm like, oh, I just want to keep it.
Yeah.
I was about to ask you that. Like, how many do you have as your personal own?
Mike, we don't talk about that.
Oh, okay.
There's too many purses in the closet.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the problem.
I understand. I understand your husband now. I know.
You know,
I was married. Yes,
okay, you know the struggle.
Yeah.
So he his clothes, it's slowly going to the second closet. So you know the struggle.
I did that, and you know what? It's crazy because when I was married, I let her have the bigger closet. Then all of a sudden, I know, right?
Like it was ever going to be an option.
So because it was a point. It was a point because she said
she pushed you out.
She did, but it was a point where she said, "Hey, can I have a space in your closet?"
Ooh, that's it.
I don't even think it was a question. It was like, why are you even asking it like a question? Like, you might as well just say, "I am taking a space in your closet."
Like, do I have an option?
Yeah.
Like where else are you going to put it?
Right.
You know you're going to get rid of it. I know I use my purses until they're like literally falling apart, like breaking apart. But
now I got both my closets.
How long do they last?
Forever,
girl.
Really?
It's leather. Yes, as long as you condition your leather, you take care of it. This is my everyday purse. So look at it. Just all over the place.
That's why I was like, is that yours or is it a display? Because it looks like in mint condition.
Thank you. They do an amazing job, and I'm just so proud of what they do and what I get to bring back.
Yeah.
I bring treasures.
Yeah. And I love the message that you're sending with it. It's
Thank you.
So beautiful and it really is empowering and I love it. So were you always like that? You know, we kind of talked about how you're from the valley and stuff.
I've always been very proud Mexicana. I love my culture, everything about it. Now I feel like I enjoy talking about it. I don't need to hide it. I'm not ashamed of it.
So you used to hide it?
Yes, like? Absolutely. There was a point in time where I was ashamed to be Mexicana, right?
Right.
Because they will look at you, you're like, oh, you're Mexican. Oy, what's wrong with that?
So do you remember that like since you were like a child or when did
Probably
it really?
when I was in high school.
Okay.
You know, when you start understanding what the difference between you're still Mexican, but you were born here.
Oh yeah. Mine was like when I was going into middle school. Ooh. So that's when like all the changes, you know, like you start growing in and then I start looking at all the other girls and I'm like, all of them were white and blonde and blue eyes. I was the darkest one. And I started developing faster too. So I was like, and I started like getting a little bit taller and I was like, I don't want to be tall. I don't want to have these. I don't want to look tan. Cause in the summer too.
Right.
You get really tan.
Absolutely. Cause we're Latinas.
Yeah. And so this is like 3 shades darker in the summer, you know? And so, it was so hard for me, really, like really, really hard. And, like I'm not from a family where we compliment each other a lot, you know? And so, it was really hard for me. So I feel like I lost a lot of my friends because I just didn't feel comfortable anymore. So I started hanging out with the Latinas, but unfortunately, you know, it was the Desmadrosas kind of, you know. So I even got my nickname and everything.
Wait, what's your nickname? Because I don't know your nickname.
Candy.
Wait a minute.
No, we can't talk about that.
What was yours? What was yours?
No. Hold on.
You didn't have one?
No, she had one.
What was it? Come
Bullshit,
on. You don't want to say it.
She don't want to say it. Is it worse than candy?
Deliciosa.
Was it really? That's hilarious.
Translate.
What? Deliciosa.
Like golosa.
Delicious.
Yeah.
Oh.
But they used to call me golosa.
Oh, wow.
So golosa is like deliciosa.
Okay.
Because
I like that.
I'm a Sag, so I'm a flirt. Sorry, that's just who I am.
You guys going to make this show difficult. So, I need to get, hold on. We're going to talk about that. Hold on. I need to go back to candy real quick. Candy, why?
I think I always
Is that the Orange County thing?
What do you mean?
Is that the Orange County thing?
What?
Your nickname?
Well, it was when I was, I just moved here like 8 years
okay, so
ago.
why candy? Who gave you the name?
I think it was like myself, and then also like we're just like, we came to a consensus, like that sounds cool,
Wait, you gave yourself your own nickname?
Yeah, like we were just like, what
You
name?
didn't give yourself that name, right?
No,
exactly.
no.
You're not supposed to give yourself a name.
I don't know. We were like,
That's
you
awesome,
have
though.
that one, you have that
Okay.
one.
So
what
was it
what
like
do I get?
Was it like a little clique?
And I was also like the new Latina coming in, so they were
okay.
like, we don't really know you, but you're
like candy.
I was, yeah.
Okay,
like,
wait a minute.
I mean, I think I was.
So, wait a minute. What kind of candy?
Ooh.
I think I always loved sweets, but I think it was also like I like to be nice at the end of the day.
Oh,
like
that's
I like
sweet.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
what? Okay, so if you was a
So it's a little
candy,
bit of
like
both.
what type of candy? Like what we talking? M&Ms, like
I really like
Snickers,
Starburst.
Hey, are you a
Starburst.
bonbon?
That's my favorite.
Are you a
Starburst.
bonbon?
a bonbon. Ooh, what's a
A
bonbon?
marshmallow.
You a marshmallow?
Little-
You a marshmallow?
I don't know. I mean, I like ice
With
cream.
chocolate on it? A s'mores?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite. You're right. Yeah. That's my
go,
go-to.
girl.
Oh my God,
My
okay.
new thing
We
has
just
been
gave
like
you a
the,
new nickname.
the marshmallow syrup.
I gotta
Are you
remember.
taking notes?
Hell, fuck
He
yeah.
is.
Oh, how
I'm
sweet.
gonna start introducing you as Candy now. My co-host Candy. You got an OnlyFans? You got an OnlyFans page?
No.
Look at him. He's all interested.
Why? I know.
First of all, everybody on OnlyFans is
you?
not sexual.
Okay.
Get out the gutter.
I guess.
I guess.
Right?
Oh my God.
Of course it is.
I've never visited OnlyFans page, by the way.
I've never either.
I don't think I have either.
I never either.
How
I
does
don't
it-
know how to find them. I don't know how to
mean,
find it.
how does it
'Cause
work?
It's not
Is it
like
an
social,
app?
No, because it's not like social media. You can't just like open up and like start scrolling.
You know
You
what
have
though?
to know
I
the name.
actually have checked out Feet Finder because I was like, "What is this?"
So
like,
can
because I
tell
was
you?
so curious.
I'm always talking about that.
yeah.
Wait a
The
minute.
struggle is real.
Are you a foot person?
No, I don't remember why. Like, if we were talking about it, and I was just like, "What is like how do they go and like post pictures and get $200 for feet pics? It's a thing.
It's a thing.
Feet.
So-
everybody know I got a foot fetish.
It's a
Oh, do
huge
you?
thing.
Huge.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I tell people all the
Remember
time.
earlier he was like, "You have to be Latina," and then I said, "And have good feet."
No, yeah.
Okay, but what do you mean by good feet? Because we all have weird feet.
No, I know.
So
but
what do you like?
I have.
Actually, there's some pretty feet out
Do you like flat feet? Do you like chunky feet?
I think he
Fat
just likes
toes?
cute.
Long toes?
No, he likes like cute.
cute.
Okay.
Like if I
Like
can't get past
done
your ankles, I don't care what none of this is. If I can't get like I start at the foot. And if you're wearing shoes like both of you guys are wearing shoes, right? So now it's wintertime. I like summer better because you wear sandals. But like so now if I would have met her, why you jump?
No, I don't know. That's a little hard.
Sorry.
You're getting excited.
But if I meet
about
somebody like if I I'm a little aggressive.
culture and feet is a topic.
No, if I meet somebody, right, like now, right, and they got shoes on and I can't see their feet, I promise you, when I go home, I will look you up on social media and I will stalk until I find
Oh my gosh.
a picture where you're wearing heels or something where I'm going to zoom in. Is that bad?
You know what? He did start getting nicer to me after he's like I wore open toe shoes.
Oh, okay. So you have nice
Stupid.
feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
A little
look, I
bit.
take care of my feet.
Okay.
So if my feet are better than yours, that's a problem.
Very true.
And my whole theory behind that is I just feel like if a woman takes care of her feet, if she takes the time to take care of her feet, that means the rest of her body should be.
Actually,
good.
that's a thing. Yeah, it is a thing. I've heard. Yeah.
Very true.
Yeah, that if your nails don't look at my nails, but
and I'm gonna say this: women, because I've seen this several times, like during the summertime, always don't go get a pedicure and take care of just your toenails. Like I saw this one lady, I was in Stater Brothers one day, and she was in front of me, and I was like, oh, you could tell she just came from the nail shop, right? Brand new pedicure, toes red, but then the back of her heel was all black and cracked. I was like, so you just said fuck the back of your heel? Like,
So it was just a polish.
right. And I was like,
You don't have to struggle,
She
Mike.
didn't have the extra
but see, that's
10
what I
bucks
mean.
for
But
the
no,
cow's
no,
You don't-
no,
it's expensive.
No. But see, that's
Now
what
it's
I
like
mean.
$8,
But see,
I think.
now I'm questioning the rest of your body because you just took some polish and did your nails, your toenails. So that means you half-assed.
That's
So
kind of
now,
how I
what
feel
else are you
most
half-assing?
days.
No, see, that's the
That's
problem.
why I'm not in a relationship.
Oh my God. So you saying you half-assed the rest of your body?
My life, half-assed my life sometimes, yeah. My day, yeah, I'm just like,
You know.
get through whatever I need to do.
Oh my God.
Just
Okay,
sometimes,
so
just sometimes.
Let's get back to
Yeah, so you
Sacred
were saying
Hearts.
your the culture, right?
Culture.
So it was high school.
High school.
Yeah.
Yes. That was hard.
Have you encountered like racism?
You know, I grew up in San Fernando, so I call it Little Mexico. I grew up with a lot of Mexicanos,
You were lucky.
right?
Yeah.
But when we used to do things outside of my culture, you know, they will take you to go see a college or, you know, let's go visit this campus. That was reality check, friends. I was like, holy crap.
Yeah.
People don't look like me. What am I doing here? And then you will see the way that they will stare at you. Like, you're not going to make it.
Yeah.
So I was like, holy shit, I think this is racism.
Yeah, I feel like that's Orange County, you know, like out of all my little group of friends, I was like the only Latina. And then I was ashamed to speak Spanish even.
Ooh.
That's why I feel like I just, I didn't actually really start speaking Spanish until after high school. I got out of high school and I started working, and then people were like, oh, you speak Spanish. Oh, that's great. You know, there's so many Spanish customers. And so I started to get a little bit more comfortable with it. And then, you know, obviously now I'm a different person, but I really wish that we would have talked about it more, like in school. And, you know, it was really hard because it's just, yeah, it's very, very different. You're treated very differently. And so I do appreciate the schools here. Like it's a little bit, you know, there's more of a blend kind of towards the Latinos, but then it's also, sometimes you leave out like Asian culture even. I feel like it's worse maybe.
I think it's any culture that's not an American culture, to be honest with you, because we're people of color, right? We all have different cultures. We all have different traditions. And I feel like that needs to be shared more.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
definitely.
I feel like that's the beauty of the world that a lot of people just miss. Just different cultures. Like whenever I go like out of the country somewhere, I don't do the tourist thing. Like I like to go into the towns and the cities. Like when I go to Bahamas or Mexico, like I like to go in. I want to know the culture.
Absolutely.
I don't do the whole tourist thing. Like to me, like even like I used to live in Hawaii, right?
Oh, beautiful.
Right.
know that.
That's what that's what everybody say, right?
Yes.
Hawaii is supposed to be very beautiful because it's an island, whatever. Do you know that is the least beautiful place as far as island life? Because they commercialize it so much. It's not about the Hawaiian culture to me.
So you feel like the culture is very watered down.
It is.
now.
It's so wide. It's commercial. It's commercialized because everybody Hawaii. It's not like Mexico. Like Mexico is fucking beautiful.
Yes.
But there's some parts that I feel like are commercialized, like parts of Cancun probably, right? It's
Well,
like,
I
that's
feel
not really like Mexico.
No, I feel
Right?
like that's more of a, I don't know,
Like he said, commercialized,
more commercial,
right?
yes,
Yeah.
where people feel safe.
Right.
Right.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Like
Let me
where
tell
I'm
you,
probably gonna
if you
have
don't
to
go to the source when you go to Mexico, if
Right.
you don't go deep, you're not going to know the
Yeah.
culture.
Right.
Yeah.
If you don't have the señora making the tortillas in the streets, where you know the
And see,
tacos are going to be
like,
good.
One of my favorite places is the Bahamas. I've been there like 5-6 times, and I tell people all the time. Like a friend of mine just went last week, and I told her because she knew I went. She was like, "Where should I go eat?" I said, "Go into the town, find a lady that's sitting on the side of the road. That's the best food.
Yes.
100%.
Absolutely. Homemade.
Homemade. Best
Homemade. It has calor and it has sazon.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's even like fresh. You know, like you go to another country and it just tastes so different than the US, you know? And it's like, I was talking to my dad about that the other day. I was like, even TJ tacos are so good. Like it's different. And he's like, well, think about it. It's fresh. Like it's not fresh. Frozen. Right. You know, and it's just cooked different.
It's still organic.
Right.
Right.
Or a little organic.
Yeah.
I was just talking to somebody about that. That's why I paused just now about that. I think it's Canada. No, it's not Canada. It's in London, where you can actually take milk, and before you crack it open, you could just leave it out like on a counter or something for days and weeks, and it won't spoil.
What?
No, yeah, because America, they put all this stuff in it to where it goes spoil.
Wow.
But fresh milk from the cow, like they just put it in a jar and they seal it. You can leave it out.
Well, I know like eggs, right? In Mexico too, right?
Well,
you don't refrigerate your eggs.
Everything's very organic.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like everything out of the United States really is organic. All this stuff here that they talking about is organic. No, not really organic.
I don't know, guys. It's just pricey.
Yeah, it is. My daughter, like I'm starting to talk to her about like organic stuff and not, and she's like, why is it more expensive? Like, why do people not care about what goes in our bodies? Like, she's so confused. I'm like, you know what? I would love to do a little thing and just talking to kids about it, because I feel like you'd get it more, you know, like, yeah, why is this happening?
Right.
You know, like, why do
we do this to our bodies?
Like why
is healthy food so expensive?
Oh yeah.
And why is it that the crap is so cheap?
Yeah. Well, I think that it might be just that's like the normal price, you know, and just the other food is just cheap because they want to sell it more, and that's why it's cheap, you know, because it has all. I mean,
think about this. Way back in the day, when our grandparents and all them used to eat all this red meat, burgers, and all this stuff, no one ever died from it. Wasn't no problem. All of a sudden, all this stuff is bad because of all the stuff they put in it nowadays.
Right. We're not the same anymore. We're not built the same anymore.
Yeah.
You're lucky if your grandparents are like in their 80s. And if they aren't, it's because they were organic grandparents.
Right? Yeah.
100%.
And even like, what was I going to say? That the food, what was it? You were talking about
I'm gonna do you like you did me last show. I stopped listening to 5 words ago. You remember you?
Did I say that?
Yes, I was just listening to that. I was editing this out.
Did you edit that part out?
No, I left it in.
You left that in.
I was like, wow, that was kind of rude. She stopped listening to me.
I think it's because you had made your little comment, and so I was here
thinking
you go.
of a word.
I'm gonna give it back.
I was thinking of a word, and my mind went blank. And I looked at you. I was like, "What am I trying to say?" You was like, "I stopped listening to 5 words."
I was trying to get you back for something. Anyways, yeah, your abuelas, like, there's something about abuelas.
I love abuelas.
In the Latin culture. I mean, even look like Coco, you know, they have the abuela.
Abuelitas are like God's earth's nature, I believe. Like, I love my grandmothers.
Yeah.
They're empowering. They're strong women. They sacrifice so much. And that's why I want to give back.
Yeah.
I saw their sacrifices, so now it's my turn to change that. And putting a smile on their face and seeing what I create or what I bring back or what their people create, that puts a smile on their face because they're not able to go back. And my abuelita goes, I'm so proud of the fact that you're so proud of that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, abuelita, this is beautiful. I'm like, I'm so proud of being Mexican, abuelita. I'm so proud of eating menudo and tacos.
Oh,
so
I love that.
Where did you, Sacred Hearts?
Sagrado Corazón.
Yeah. Sagrado Corazón.
Every time I say it, you have to say it in Spanish.
Okay.
Where did that name come from?
Just one day I was just looking at it. I think it was a magazine. It was a church magazine. Mm-hmm. And it said Sacred Heart. And I was reading what Sacred Heart represents. Mm-hmm. And I said, wow, this is such a strong word, Sacred Heart, right? Because God is sacred. Mm-hmm. God is our heart. Mm-hmm. And what's more sacred than God, I believe to me, is family, right? So my abuelitas both are my sacred heart. They're my world. They're the ones that created my dads and my mom. So that makes me proud. So I said, I'm going to name it Sagrado Corazón.
Oh, I love that.
So it's Sagrado Corazón Boutique.
Yeah.
And it's because of my grandmothers.
And how long have you been in business with that now?
Oh my God. I'm a newbie.
Oh, are
Really?
you?
Oh, yes. I would
have never known that.
Me neither, actually.
My story's crazy. Like, I actually pick up my own inventory. So I travel to Mexico. We try at least every 3 months.
Oh, nice.
I go, I pay my people, I look at the inventory, I make sure that they're okay. How are you guys doing? I check on them. I come back. I give them the good news. Hey, girls, we sold these many bags. And they get so excited. They're like, really? People like this stuff? And I'm like, yes.
Wow.
You guys are so creative.
It's so different, right?
I'm like, dude, this is chic. Like, you guys don't understand.
Yeah. I mean, I was like, oh, this style really changed in Mexico. But I love that you put your twist on it.
We try.
That's awesome.
And they think I'm a little crazy sometimes. They're like, Annette, I don't think I can make that color. I'm like, make it happen.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, so we try.
Okay, so how long have you been doing it?
So only 9 months, guys.
So 9 months.
9 months.
So the story that you said when you asked was it your grandma?
My abuelita.
About let her see the purse, that was 9 months ago, or did
That
it start
was
way
no,
before?
that was a year ago. Before,
ago.
yes, I've been struggling with this dream. I call it my dream.
No, so I want to talk about that. Like, what was the struggle? What was the adversity?
I was very insecure about myself.
Okay.
I was insecure about who I represent and what I'm going to represent. I might look like a very empowering person and very confident, but deep down inside, there's this fear, fear of letting my people down, which is my grandparents and my parents, because that's very important to us as Hispanics. They struggled so much and they want to give you a better life, and disappointment is always in back of my mind, right? So this dream has been my struggle, because what happens if I disappoint? I don't want to do that. So I've been staring at this purse that I brought back from my grandmother, and she kept telling me, mija, just do it. Abuelita, I don't know, I'm scared. And she said, what are you scared of? She goes, you fall, you get up, right? This is why we came for the American dream. So I said, let's do it, Annette. Me and my husband got on that plane, and we went to Guanajuato, and we did our business. Do I know what I do? I still don't know what I'm doing, to be honest with you.
But I feel like that's what a business is when it's your idea.
My hustle and my hunger to let people know what these purses represent to me and what my culture represents it's important.
Yeah.
And I hope that my family and my grandmothers are proud of me one day, because I want to be big, and I'm going to be big.
I think they're proud of you regardless, because excuse me, you're doing it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Like, I think that's where a lot of people, they get hung up on success, right? Success looks different to everybody, right? To me, I'm looking at you and like your passion and why you're doing it. It's, to me, that is success. Like, you've already succeeded. And I know they know you because you did it.
But Latinos, I feel like
it hits hard.
They're a little bit more critical, and just not very like, oh, congrats, like,
right.
That was my white voice, but
or
just
pretty
like,
white, yeah.
yeah, like, good job. No, it's like, so I think
it's hard for them to show love.
Yes,
because they expect for you, because we've struggled. I feel like us as anybody of color has struggled, right? We all have our story.
Yeah.
So
it's new, I feel like.
If you don't struggle, then you're not strong,
Yeah,
I feel.
exactly.
Right?
Do you have a big family?
I do. I'm a Latina. Oh my God.
But so, I mean, as far as like siblings, is it?
Siblings, I have 2 sisters.
Okay.
So I'm the oldest. Okay. And it's just my mom and my dad.
So are they cute like you?
Yes, of course they are. Cuter. And I'm very proud of them. You know, I was the only one that decided not to go to college, and that's okay. I broke that chain, right? Because to Latinos, it's very important for you to go to school and for you to be successful and for you to be something in life. I was always the black sheep, so I said, school's not for me. I'll find my own way. This is my way.
So where does this come from? Like, what did you do before this, or who did you get this from? Because your passion obviously shows, your entrepreneurship shows.
So my mom actually has always been a businesswoman. She used to sell jewelry when she was here, actually in the United States. That was her hustle. When I was chiquita, I used to go with her. And back in the days, it was harder. My mom's like, you guys have social media now. She goes, I used to knock on people's doors to go get my money.
Yep.
And sometimes people will close their doors on me or wouldn't even pay me. She goes, so I was with my mom hustling with her. I would sleep in the car and I'll be like, Mom, can we go home already?
At what age was this? Like,
oh man, I was probably like 8, 9.
That's so funny. Same. Yes. My mom and my grandma were both selling jewelry when I was that age too. Yeah. Wow. And that's a Latino thing.
It's a Latino thing.
My aunt sold it. I think she still does.
Really?
She ended up doing pretty well with it.
So my mom was great at it. My mom, I'm a mini version of my mom. You could just imagine her spunk. Yes. Yeah. So I think it's in me because of her. She's very strong. So when she said, wow, you're going to do it? And she goes, I believe in you because you're just like me.
Cry.
Yeah. And it's very hard for a mom to say I believe in you.
That's why.
Because
that's why
my mom is very strong.
Yeah.
Mi mama, I love that woman. But for her to say I love you, it's hard. The way she shows me love is by feeding me, which is okay.
I think, one of the times when my mom hadn't said, like, I hadn't heard her say I love you in a really long time. And then it was New Year's, I remember. And she was super buzzed. And I was like, she said I love you because she's drunk. But continue.
But so that's where my inspiration comes from.
Awesome.
I think it's in me.
Yeah,
I have
definitely.
very empowering women in my life.
Yeah. That's awesome. That's special. And it's important. And you know that you take those good parts of it, you know, and that you were able to do that. So would you say you're closer to your mom or your abuelas?
I'm closer to both, actually.
Really?
Yeah, my abuelita actually lives with my mom, which is a blessing.
Yeah.
And I get to see both of them all the time, and I get to see them bickered. It's hilarious, you know?
That is funny.
It's funny when you start seeing like your mom bicker with her mom. You're like, oh.
Right? Yeah.
But yeah.
Are they out there or here?
No, actually, they're in the valley.
They're in the valley. Well, I meant in California though.
Yeah, they're in California. Okay. I moved up here 5 years ago, which, to be honest, I love the Antelope Valley. It's my home now. But I'm always a valley girl in heart.
I just moved out here 5 years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Where did you live before?
Santa Clarita.
Oh, okay. So yeah, San Fernando.
But you weren't born and raised there, right?
No, I was born and raised in Inglewood. But then when I became an adult, I think me and Nina moved to
his first wife.
Yeah, my first wife to Encino when we had our son, because we said we weren't going to raise him in L.A.
Okay.
So we moved to Encino, and then from there we went to Chatsworth, then Northridge, and then Granada Hills. And then from Granada Hills we went to Santa Clarita. Okay. Oh yeah, but so from the time I was 25 to I want to say 35 or something, good 10 years I was in the valley.
Okay. So you know the valley pretty well. Yeah. Good food, huh?
Good food?
Good food.
There's this one place where I used to get my pupusas from. Took like an hour and a half to get them, but so well worth it. It was worth it.
That sounds good. Yes.
Yeah, it was actually in I want to say North Hills off Chase. I forgot the name of the place, but I know how to get there.
That's the important part.
I know how to get there.
He's like, I know where the pupusas are at.
Yeah, no. There is who makes the pupusas? Not Honduran. Salvadorian. So it's a Salvadorian restaurant. Yeah.
Oh, there's a good spot on Palmdale Boulevard.
Where?
It's past City Hall. So like you get off the freeway, make a left past City Hall, and then keep going a little bit past. Like a 7-Eleven on the right. Yeah, see? I know how to get there.
I know how to get there.
I like Latina's instructions, right? I think we all do the same thing.
Do we?
I'm like, just tell me what fast food place is next to it. My husband's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, just tell me. It's right in front of the big lots. And he's like, what big lots? And I'm like, dude, I don't know. Find it.
So what's your Sammy, what's your bigger vision for your company?
Oh yeah, you were talking about you want to be big.
Yeah. How big we talking?
My dream next year, my goal is to have a website. So I want to start selling online because I want the world to know who Sacred Heart is. I want to be able to get these purses out there like in Tennessee, Colorado, you name it. I want to be the next Patricia Nash. That is my goal.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is either.
So Miss Patricia Nash is a very well-named brand that they sell at Macy's, and her purses are as beautiful as the ones I bring, but it's kind of hard to get in there. I'm a Latina, So hopefully one day, that's my goal, is to be in one of these big stores. We're also working on a trailer, me and my husband. So we're going to be a mobile boutique.
Oh, I like that.
Yes, we are renovating a really old school trailer. He's working on it.
Wait, a trailer or one of those horse trailers?
No, it's an actual trailer. It's like a 1960s, old school trailer, and we're just renovating it. And I want people to come and shop inside, and I'm going to make it so cute.
That's nice.
And do you want to that sounds really cool.
I want to be a boutique on wheels. I want to travel.
I don't think I've ever seen that before. That is super cool.
I will go to you. Come and shop.
I love it. And do you just want to do purses?
I just want to do purses. That's my thing.
You know what's crazy?
No wallets with it?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
but anything leather.
Idea.
I will leather you up.
That's a good idea. I would literally, I'm not even joking, like 2 days ago, I was like, I don't know. I think I want to design shoes.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
what
I was
kind
really
of shoes?
Thinking about it. I like the heels.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, like nice
So you're talking
designs,
about
like different, stylish, like
feet. He likes shoes.
Yeah.
Heels. You mentioned heels.
Well, yeah, they go with the feet.
But I want them to be a little comfy and cute too, like both. Like the
kind of like a chunky,
like the real classy but elegant, cute, like just like different lines. Because I feel like I kind of have that style. Like someday I'll look like comfortable, and then other days I'll be like, oh, she looks like business cash or whatever. So just like every style. What?
This is very interesting right now.
Why?
Excuse me. Huh?
Why?
Because I'm learning so much about you today.
Really?
Yeah, Candy. I'm just learning so much about you right now. I don't know why.
Did you write that down?
He wrote that down.
I really did.
Candy.
See, Candy.
Look at him.
That's funny.
You should have never told him that.
I know.
Yeah.
I was going to call you Candy for everything.
I'm not gonna say nothing. So website.
Website, absolutely.
Why you
that's
don't
my
have
goal.
a website? You're not gonna have your website up in 4 hours. It really is that simple.
Okay, I'm a mom and it's hard.
Okay.
I have a full-time job and I have a small business. So
It's not a small business.
Okay.
It's a thriving business.
Thank you. So it's my business. So if there's someone out there that wants to help me create a website, that would be helpful. But yes, that's my goal next year, is to create this website and hopefully have more time to be able to handle a website, because I know it's a lot of work.
Yeah, you're probably gonna have to hire.
It doesn't have to be a lot of work. People make it a lot of work. It doesn't have to be.
Okay. So maybe you could give me some tips, Mike.
Okay. I used to design websites for a living. I used to have a graphic design company.
Okay, well, hello.
But he says he doesn't like to do them anymore. I'm always telling him, like,
I know,
why
but
don't you?
hook up your girl, man.
But no, I'm gonna tell you why. Because right now, like, you literally can go on the internet right now and get a free website and do it yourself.
Yeah, but I tell him all the time, like, people don't have time.
We don't
I
have time.
don't. I know, but people, I feel like, because I'm old school. I used to do it from scratch before all these apps.
Okay.
Right. So for me, people can't afford me. And I'm being honest, because
It's okay.
It's
Preach.
easier for you to go online and do it. Like, if you can't, like, I get it. Some people can't afford it, and if that's what they want. But for me, if I know you can't afford it, then I'm gonna say just go to the website. Like, just.
But what would you say, like $100 an hour isn't enough for you? Like, if it takes 4 hours and you charge $400,
And
I don't think people would want to pay $400.
If it goes down, can I call you 24 hours a day?
No, see, and that's the problem. But see, I never did any
No
work.
tech support.
No tech.
I never, no.
Should we hire him?
Right.
You gotta not even let me talk.
Sorry.
No, I never did any work, and all my work started at $1,500.
Oh.
Start at 15, but that's because you got me. You can call me at midnight. You can call because I was always up. Like you can call me when, hey, my God, let's work right now. Like right now, my Nina, my first wife, she used to get mad because people would pop up at my house at 11 o'clock at night, and we worked till 3, 4 in the morning. But that's what you pay for though.
Right,
like, you got that, and we would knock it out. It'd be up tomorrow.
You don't want to do that anymore.
Because people are more difficult nowadays.
Why not? She's cool though.
I know.
Oh,
Yeah.
I say
Super
her.
cool.
I'm just saying like people. Like no, I still do website. I just did one like 3 months ago. I still do work website, but I'm very picky. Like I gotta know.
Yeah, you are.
I got. All right, Candy.
So, I feel like though, like you said, you were kind of like struggling with who you are, but I feel like, but tell us, like, do you feel like this has kind of helped you to become more like comfortable? And is that where you're getting this, like, I'm proud now?
Yes, I'm so comfortable now.
Yeah.
I'm so proud, and let's conquer the world.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
So
let's
it's
do
kind
it.
of like transformed you a little bit.
Yes, it has transformed me.
Yeah. That's
I'm different
beautiful.
now.
I love like that message.
I'm rooted.
That- yeah.
So I
That
mean,
makes
what
sense.
are you like? What's your bigger goal for that? To get more, of our Latin culture out there, and for people to not feel like how you used to.
I want people to feel that wearing this, it's beautiful and it's okay. You don't have to wear that brand that they sell at the store. Yeah. Wear your roots.
I love that so much.
Where your roots?
Now I have to buy a purse.
Now you kind of got it now.
Right? I have to.
Because I'm gonna teach you about it. I'm like, where your roots at?
Right?
That's right. Where's your purse at? Yeah. What is that?
It's in your hair.
Something's got to be from Mexico.
It's your hair.
You said something got to be from Mexico. You stupid.
Something. I know. I do need more things.
It's okay.
I think I'm always surprised. I'm like, oh, made in Mexico. Like, when you get stuff at the
you get
store.
all excited.
We gotta get this Orange County out of you.
You're a hater.
No, I'm not.
He's a little bit of a
Yeah.
hater.
He probably wanted to be in Orange County.
Right? Yeah.
I'm from Inglewood.
Inglewood.
See?
I partied at Inglewood. Good time.
Inglewood is like the new Beverly Hills. Have you
Is
guys
it? I haven't been to Inglewood in a long
Oh my God!
time.
I was just there
Is
the other
Watts
day.
nearby?
No,
I used to call it the Watts.
you don't know nothing about
Orange
South Central,
County.
huh? You don't know nothing about.
I
South
lived in
Central.
Norwalk for a little bit.
That's not South Central.
No.
No, it's
So
not.
then no. Is there a Norms?
What people? No, I get
Is there
that.
a Norms
you know what?
nearby?
No.
Because I know I stopped by
No.
to eat.
People
one
always
time.
ask me
Norms.
that. It's funny. People that's not from LA,
After
they
the
always
club.
ask me that. They always say, "Is Compton
Yes.
or Watts near Inglewood?" And I'm like,
They're not all next to each other.
They're not neighbors?
I know, right?
I
So
mean-
that's why it was really hard in Orange County, because it's like super, super, super nice. All the Latinos in one place, and it was just, it was really hard to have an in between, and so I feel like that's why I was, everybody was just like, there's a lot of racism, and I feel like it was even worse for Black people, because there was literally like 4 in the whole school, but.
It's hard.
Yeah, it is. But I'm so glad that we're talking about it. And I wonder, what? Do you make any little mini purses?
I sure do.
You do?
So, fun fact, my daughter is 6 years old.
My daughter's 6.
And she was like, Mom, how come you don't make purses for little people? She calls herself little.
That is cute.
And I said, hey, that's a good idea. So I said, draw something. So she did. And I showed a picture to one of my girls, and she said, let me see what I can come up with.
Yeah.
So we actually came out with a couple of purses, smaller purses, and it's her line, Generation Wealth.
"Oh, I like that."
I want her to continue this legacy, and I hope she does. And if she doesn't, it's okay. It's okay with me.
Adorable.
Yeah, but I want her to see the hustle, and I want her to see the love, and the passion that I put into it. And hopefully she grows up loving it and continuing the brand.
Yeah. How does she seem?
She loves it.
Yeah.
She also loves going to pop-ups and, spending all mom's money.
I bet.
God, I'm like, Annalise, you need to stop, girl.
What about backpacks? Do you make
I make
backpacks?
Beautiful backpacks.
I'm probably going to get one of those.
So you do more than purses?
Yes, I do. We do backpacks, we do wallets, we do purses.
Okay.
We do it all. I have different types of purses, shapes, sizes. Okay. Girl, you tell me, you have an idea, I'll create it for you. Absolutely.
So how can people find you now?
Instagram, TikTok, send me a DM. If you're looking for a particular purse, color, you have an idea, send me a message.
Do you do the TikTok dances?
No, I don't.
Why?
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
The dances.
The dances.
When was the last time
you
you
don't
did the
follow me on?
dance?
Do you follow me on TikTok?
I think so. When was
You
the
think
last
so?
time? You haven't pulled up on my feed. I haven't seen it on my feed.
Yeah.
I'm on TikTok.
Are you doing the
But
dances?
you do the dance? I haven't seen
Have you
do a
guys looked at my TikTok page?
No.
When's the last-
Well, that's a problem.
When's the
right
last
there.
time you did a
now
dance?
we have a problem.
And what kind of dance?
Yeah.
We're talking about you and your daughter. We're not talking about me. We're talking about you and your daughter. Why are you guys not doing TikTok dances?
We should. She's a
should.
character.
You should.
She's sassy. She's a Latina.
You should do yours. You should do something with Evie too.
Yeah. She wants to.
And why haven't you? Because you're not on social media. That's right.
Because you don't know what it's like being a mom. Right?
Ooh, yes.
I have 2 kids.
I'm talking like I said mom.
Do
It's
you-
different.
So
It's different.
It's different.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
sorry. I'm not saying you
Okay.
guys don't do
Absolutely.
anything
No, no.
because I'm not saying that.
What I'm saying
but I'm
is-
just saying it's.
I love my
there's
dads,
so
though.
much
no,
more.
listen.
Yeah.
Listen, Linda. When I was
¿Cuál
Where your
Linda?
hands on your
my
hips.
¿Cuál Linda?
when
¿Cuál?
so listen.
We did at the same time.
I know, that's cute. That should have been a TikTok. My daughter's 21 and my son's 26. When they was little, because I've never had a 9-to-5 job, so I've always been on my own since I was 14. So when me and Nina got together and we had kids, she went to work, but I raised the kids by myself at home until she got home after work.
Ooh,
for
kudos.
years.
How many TikToks did you do then?
Yes,
TikTok wasn't out there.
that's true.
I'm just joking.
But truth of the matter is, when TikTok first came out, me and Mikey did do some TikToks.
Oh, that's cute.
We did the whole lip syncing thing,
That's cute.
and it's still on there. So if you watch my TikTok, you would have saw that. So see, you don't even follow me. That's messed up. How you gonna have a co-host that don't follow me?
Well, I don't know. Maybe we need to put some applications out.
Maybe we should start dancing.
Yeah,
Put it on your TikTok.
come on, Tanya, dance. You dance at the clubs. Candy.
Every once in a while.
Okay, well, which one was your
Candy
favorite
shop.
club?
You know what?
You know that song 50 Cent is coming to my mind. I know.
I'm like a
I'm an Usher
I'm
girl.
like a
so.
festival
Okay.
raver kind of.
Did you ever go to
Really?
Margarita Jones?
No. What's that?
That was like in Huntington Park or something.
I never went to raves.
Oh, what was that?
One of those like Latina clubs.
Oh, really?
You know, like the ones that get
okay,
down.
so the funnest Latino club I feel like I ever went to was the Mayan.
Girl, I've been there.
Yeah,
Girl,
that was fun.
Girl, that was fun.
Yeah.
those are good times.
Yeah.
the 90s.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's this like here. There's this one place off of Palmdale Boulevard too. It's like a little restaurant, and they have like a little dance floor. It gets popping.
Okay, so what, comadre, we're going or what?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, Mike. We should go.
You tried to take me one night.
And what happened?
I did. What
you-
was up with it?
with Melly.
Why didn't we go?
But that night Melly was here.
We stayed.
Because I'm a karaoke guy.
I love karaoke.
Yeah.
And I do Usher.
Really? What songs do you do?
Girl.
You never do Usher when I'm there. You always do.
Oh, you want me to do Usher for you?
Who do you do? Ice Cube.
We must do karaoke.
Yeah.
I
I
love
do-
to
And
perform.
you know what?
I do
told him, I was
karaoke
like, I feel like
2-3 times a week.
Where? How come you don't invite us?
Zelda.
Were you-
First of all, she's watched me.
Okay.
I'm
I've
good.
seen you
I'm actually pretty
twice.
good. Huh?
Yeah, you're not bad.
Not bad.
I
just said
mean,
good.
it's an Ice Cube song. Like, you know, I feel like you're like not, you know, like you probably sound a lot better doing
like
other songs.
you're-
Like
you're-
Usher.
Well, she said he
does Usher.
Yeah, that's probably.
I feel like I do Usher to a
like-
girl that's in the audience that I can flirt with. I can like dance. Like so when I do my karaoke,
See, he goes all out.
I know, I
I
see
have
that.
fun with the crowd.
Oh, okay.
I used to be a big thing out here karaoke
thing?
like 2 years ago. Like seriously, people used to come karaoke to watch me and my other boy.
No,
That's awesome.
Really?
Al, the one I introduced you.
I don't remember.
When Melly was here, I
I remember.
No, seriously, for 2 years,
yeah.
every Friday and Saturday for 2 years straight, we did karaoke at the Madranos about them all with Jonathan and KJ. And like all three of us, like people literally came to watch us do karaoke. Like we put on a show because we would go into the crowd, like walk around, and we like people got up and danced.
And you would like grind on these girls?
Yeah,
or
when
what?
I did Usher,
Like Magic Mike status or Magic Mike?
Yes, Magic Mike.
Where do you think he got it from?
We like Spicy Mike.
Just saying.
Spicy
Don't
Mike,
hate.
Candy Mike.
Candy Mike. You trying to put our names
So what kind of
together?
songs do you do?
Oh, I'm more in like my Latina.
That's
my
what I was going to
God.
say.
Okay, so you
Remember
tell
I told
me.
You? I was like, I feel like I sing better in Spanish.
Yes, and then
And it has like more like feeling.
yes, and you just want to cry.
Yeah,
even if you're not heartbroken,
Yeah.
you want to be heartbroken.
Yeah. Right?
Yes.
I was like, I forgot I was so mad.
Okay, so we gotta do karaoke.
Yes, let's
so
do it.
I got a karaoke list. That's how hardcore I am. So when you got a list,
Okay, do you want to dress up?
you'll dress up.
Like dress up in character. Like if you're gonna do a karaoke, say you're gonna do Usher,
you
you
gotta
need to
dress
dress
up
up,
like
as
Usher.
Usher.
No, because
That's like full effect karaoke.
No, because no. Let me- See, I've been doing
He
karaoke
doesn't
for
like
like
to dress
25
up.
years.
Can't you tell?
You like bashing me today like this.
Just joking. You look very
How much
comfy
time we got left?
and nice.
She just mad because she wants a hoodie.
I keep telling him, I'm like, where's my hoodie?
Oh,
Wink, wink.
It's on my website.
Oh.
I'm sorry,
okay.
our website.
It's
You
not
get
ours.
You get a discount.
I don't get a percentage to anything though. So how's it mine?
Anyways,
Exactly.
so real karaoke people, because see, it's not about Usher.
Real karaoke.
okay. It's about you.
It's me.
That's
I'm just
true.
doing Usher's song, but I put my flavor and twist on it.
Okay.
And it depends on where I'm at doing karaoke. So that's why I have a list. And most karaoke people that do karaoke almost every night, we have a list because depending on where we at,
Mm-hmm.
like one, I feel the crowd. Like if I'm at the Spur, like I'm gonna do like a country song. If I'm
never
at,
been
if
there.
I'm at the road, then
need
I'm
to
gonna
take us
do
He needs to take us there.
I'm gonna do anywhere. I'm gonna do
Yes.
anything.
Can we?
Is there Latino karaoke?
What do you mean? What do you mean Latino karaoke?
Is there like a restaurant?
Madranos.
That's
Like
not
who?
Latino.
Like Juan
Latino.
Gabriel?
Is it?
Like you want to do Juan Gabriel?
Yeah.
Or like
seriously?
Rocío Dulca?
Yeah. She's good.
No, seriously, 100%. Jonathan.
I like Alisa Villarreal.
No, listen. Linda. Jonathan on Thursday nights at Madrano's on 20th Street. He's a black guy, but he sings karaoke in Spanish, and he's really good.
We need to go.
Yeah, no, he's really good.
This is legit. Like let's make it a
Yeah. It'd be
yeah.
fun.
Let's
But
do
the
it.
girls at the road, they do like Giselle. She does Spanish songs.
I have a feeling you're good though. I don't.
So I like to sing actually.
Do
You see, I knew it. I knew it.
I'm
That's
gonna
why
be
you're
doing
like, let's
karaoke.
go, let's go.
I'm gonna be doing
Me,
karaoke
I'm like-
tonight. I'll probably be doing it
A
tomorrow
couple of
night.
shots, and
That's
they're
all
gonna.
you need.
There you go. Let's do it.
Yeah. Be fun.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyways, back to Sacred Hearts because you go off on.
Sagrado Corazón.
One day, you can say it.
What?
Try Sagrado.
No, I'm not gonna butcher your name.
It's a no.
I think you'd be better at it than
I mean-
you know what. And this is the problem with people learning new languages. Why they sometimes the languages don't stick because they're too embarrassed. And it's for Spanish speakers too, learning English.
Yes.
And the same as for your English trying to learn Spanish.
Well-
Like you're embarrassed to say the words, but
Well, no, my second wife, she tried to teach me, but then once I started learning, then she realized she can't cuss me out no more because I'm gonna know what she's talking about.
well, who cares? You're learning for you.
She's like, wait a minute,
not,
I can't.
Not for her.
No, because she would speak Spanish like when we go to our family's house all the time, and then she finally realized like, fuck, Mike know what we talking about.
So
now
now
I
she can't talk to her mom when she's over in front of you.
yeah,
Right,
so
'cause
she
Mike
stopped.
understands.
She stopped teaching me and shit. It's like, all right,
Yeah, but you can still learn. But you gotta.
know-
But
no, I
you have to
want
say the
to.
words is the thing.
I want to.
You have to like. So
I want you, but you can baby steps.
Sagrado.
Sagrado,
There you go.
Gra.
gla, gla.
Oh, that's a hard.
Gla.
That's a hard one.
No, it's kind of gra.
the
Gla.
r-
Like the
that's
R,
a
like the
hard-
ras.
Yeah, that took my daughter like 2 years to get.
My
down.
kids can't do their R's.
Yeah,
It's a little
She's
funny.
Just started. She's in the dual immersion school.
Okay.
Yeah. So otherwise, I feel like she might not know much Spanish at all. But yeah, Sagrado.
You're really good at Spanish. Do you know Tanya here? You know, we just graduated from our CAP class, right? Do you know she just translated our whole playbook into Spanish?
No, it's not the playbook. It's the blueprint. It's a book.
Oh,
it's
the blueprint. Yeah,
textbook.
Sorry. The textbook.
It was harder than I thought. I was like, what am I doing? I can barely speak
Now we're going to
Spanish
take
in a conversation.
We're going to take that same blueprint book, and she's going to do the audio version now in Spanish.
Am I? Who said that?
I did.
He believes in you.
I believe.
We'll
in
see.
Ooh. She wants a hoodie.
It's for the culture.
Oh, I like that.
Well,
It's
first,
for la raza.
Yeah, the rasta.
wait. Well, first, if I need to do it in Spanish, it needs to be translated in Spanish first. I can't just read off
You just
of it.
did that.
The textbook, yeah,
Yeah.
but not the playbook.
No, I said the textbook.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Now, because you said that, because we're supposed to do the audio version first.
Okay.
But then she
I
changed
mean, at
it.
least
She
that'll
did the
be
text.
so much faster.
Right, but
Yeah.
you just did it. You just did it. So now
Yeah.
let's do the audio version.
First, we got to get it published. They're working on it.
No, we don't need to make them. See,
We don't
people
need
are
to
always
what?
waiting on things. We can do the audio version, right? And then we can put it up and we can start making money off of it.
Okay, that sounds good. I think we should make sure we get the copyright.
Louis already told me I
First.
can do it.
Oh yeah, you did. Okay, well in that case, yes,
Yes, he
I will
did.
do it
Yeah,
then.
I don't need.
we're gonna get paid. Okay.
Oh, you just won't do it for the culture?
Well, that's what the textbook was.
We did it for the raza.
Yeah, that's funny. All right, so because we're almost out of time, but what else you want to say about your company? Like,
Thank you for inviting me, guys. This was awesome. And I hope that everyone gets to have a little piece of my dream and one day maybe own one of my purses and know that it's just not just a purse, it's a story and it's culture.
that's what I love about your company, because it does have a story behind it. Like it has meaning and purpose to it.
Yes.
It's not just, oh, I want to design purses, like my cute purse, right? You know.
And they're handmade by beautiful women
Right.
in Mexico. And this is what they do for a living. And that's amazing.
No, it is.
Yeah, but it's different like having you here and just like talking about the culture, the power that comes with the purchase of a purse.
Yes.
You know, it's like you're not only buying yourself a purse, you're buying yourself like culture.
You're buying
pride.
culture and you're
buying
supporting-
yourself like a little bit more self-empowerment.
Absolutely.
You know?
And you're supporting a Latina's dream. You're supporting my dream.
Yeah.
You're supporting a lot of other people's dreams.
And like accepting yourself too, which is hard.
Yes.
You know, I mean, like, look, like, I feel like, you know, we're older and we're just kind of getting that, you know?
Right.
And so it is so important. I feel like this generation needs it a lot more because there was actually a study that came out saying that with the Mexican Americans and the second generation, a lot of kids are embarrassed and ashamed of their parents, and especially the ones that don't even speak English, you know? And so it's so different, and there's a disconnection.
Absolutely. I feel like we can go on and talk about so many stories in our struggles, but like, for example, my mom still struggles with speaking English, you know, and it's okay.
Right.
You know, because now us growing up, I mean, I don't know about you, but I was my mom's translator. I was my mom's everything, you know. She was like, oh, can you please tell me what they said? And I'm like, oh, Mom,
Yeah.
it's even hard for me.
Yeah.
But I just want people to know that culture is beautiful regardless of what culture or what you believe in or what you do.
Yeah.
It's just gorgeous. Life is beautiful. I feel like life is a rainbow to me.
Yeah.
Different cultures bring different things and different ideas, and it's beautiful.
Yeah, and I like, that's what I love about Antelope Valley too, is that I never was really like this cultural, and not even just in my culture, but other cultures. Like, I'm learning so much more about like African American culture and like the beauty and like their power, and just like even like everything, like their hair, like their
food.
yeah, and just the skin color, you know, and just like, because it's something that shouldn't have that much negativity.
Absolutely.
You know, but it does. And it's so sad that people like judge so much just based off a shade.
We're beautiful.
You know?
We're so beautiful. I always say people of color are gorgeous. We're just different.
Yeah.
God made us different.
I mean, we are. You know, it's crazy that, and I don't know, maybe it's just the way my mind thinks, but, and I've been like this for years. Like, I know racism exists, but I don't entertain it. Like, I was always taught, if you put energy into something, yeah, it's going to exist. So I don't put energy into it, right?
Because you look white. Of course you don't
I
know
was
the
trying to have a serious
struggle.
moment here.
He was trying to have a serious moment.
It's like, dang.
I'm sorry. You know I love you. Okay,
To my
continue.
point.
Yes, please.
Reverse.
I mean, because I look at it like especially like the Black culture and the Latin culture, right? I look at it like we've accomplished so much. Like, to me, we've accomplished so much to where it's like I don't pay attention to the people that don't give us our respect. It's like I really feel like why do I have to still, like, because I'm mostly African American, right? Why do I feel like I still have to prove myself? Mm-hmm. Like, why? Mm-hmm. Everybody follows our culture. They follow our dress, our food, everything, especially with the Latin culture as well. Mm-hmm. Like, so why do we feel like we have to still prove ourselves? Like, we've accomplished so much. People get their style and everything from us. Mm-hmm. So why do we feel like we still have to prove ourselves? Like, that's just the way I think. That's why I don't pay attention to it or put energy into it. It's like, I don't feel like we're the minorities no more.
Ooh,
like, we're so accomplished and we went way beyond
we're the majority now.
Right, what people thought we can do.
Majority.
Yes,
right?
girl. We are the majority now.
Majority.
Yes.
The majority.
Mike.
That's my mic drop. She hates me.
Oh, I got it now. I didn't understand what you had said.
Wow.
I get it now. Okay,
really?
Okay. Yeah. No, I didn't get
That's why you had that look on your face?
Yeah, I was thinking buffering.
She was.
What
It
the
was
fuck are you talking about?
It was my buffering face.
She was like, got it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is what I feel.
Yeah.
I mean, even like look at you in your purses. I mean, this is amazing.
Yeah.
Back in the day, back in the 40s and 50s, they would have never thought someone like you can do something like this. But like, we keep, what's the word? Exceeding what people think about us. So it's like, that's why I don't care about what they say. It's like, we get the shit. We keep exceeding.
Exactly. You want to be culture. It's okay.
Yeah.
Learn it and respect it.
But I feel like we have to just keep talking about it and having those conversations because we never talked about it. You know, like you move over here to this country and it's like, did you guys ever talk about it?
No.
Okay, exactly. And so it's like, it's hard, you know, and it's just like, just a little conversation, just a little bit about what's going on. And that exactly, like we just look different, you know, like we're so similar in different ways. And it is a lot of just people are so close-minded. Like I have family members that are racist, you know, and so I know that it is a thing, you know, but I feel like it's always going to be always.
Absolutely.
And so we just need to really like talk about it more and just, educate people, but also just be like, they're just not, they're closed-minded or they just haven't really encountered a lot. You think that, because I live in Antelope Valley, because I live in California, somebody's met a gay person, somebody's hung out or had dinner with a black person, but no, they haven't. You know?
I think the racism is more about, nowadays, I think it's just more about them just hating that we did exceed. You know what I'm saying? That we are like way up here now, way above them. I think that's what it is. It's just really hated because what else can it be? Like,
it's just ignorism.
Well, it is ignorance,
and it's also prejudice. Like, did you see, that Latino person or that Mexican, that whatever, like they robbed this store or they're stealing or they're doing drugs or that black person, this and that, or, they always just compare it to that and they're just like,
But that's a hater though.
That's not, I think that's kind of like fear.
The way I see things
and labeling and just
is, I feel like maybe you're just scared. You're scared that this cute little Latina speaks English and Spanish and that's a threat.
It is a threat.
It's a threat, and we're different. And that's okay. Yeah. It's okay for you to be threatened by that. Yeah. Just watch out, because we're coming.
Yeah, it's a lot of things, you know, and like just like with the Latinos, like you said, it's hard to get the compliments and the support from your family. And so, you know, like growing up, it was always like, I'm not pretty, I'm not cute, I look so different. And so, or, you know, people, you know, the Latin culture, like they'll say little things like, oh, estás trompuda, oh, you know, estás bien chaparra, estás like,
right, or oh, qué curiosa estás. Yes, that means you're not pretty,
right? Or like, exactly. And so it was just, and then plus you look different than everybody else, so it's hard to come into that. But I feel like, yeah, just talking about it more and
embrace where you come from.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's what I would say.
Yeah.
Have confidence.
Yes.
I love where I come from. That's
Me
why
too.
I dress the way I dress.
I love where I come from.
Yeah.
I love the music and the food and everything that we represent.
Oh yeah. I feel like I appreciate it so much more now, and I just wish that I did a lot more.
It's okay.
Back then.
It's never too late.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah.
Girl, embrace that.
Now. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. But I'm saying, like, for other little girls now that are struggling with it, you know, just
let's give them that message. What message will you give those little girls?
Yeah, no Orange County messages.
Oh my.
What will you give that little
Speaking
Latina?
about haters.
What will you tell that little girl?
Yeah.
What would I say to little me?
Yes. What will you say to little you?
Little Candy.
Oh no, I'm gonna cry for sure.
It's okay. We got
Let's end it with that.
I would say
with a nice message.
I would say, you know, you are beautiful and you are loved, and just because you look different or feel different doesn't mean that there's something wrong with you.
Girl. Aww. That's nice.
Stop, you're making me cry.
I love that.
Yeah. That's nice.
So what would yours be?
Annette, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of what you became and what you're going to become. And you are beautiful. And be proud of your roots. Because being Mexican American, it's beautiful. Because we have the privilege of living here, but we also have Mexico in our roots, in our heart. So, girl, I'm proud of you, and I'm proud of what you're doing. That's what I would tell my inner Annette.
Love that.
I would add that to mine.
Thank
too.
you.
Sorry for making you cry.
Thank you. I always love crying, actually.
I love
What
it.
about you,
Yes.
What?
What will you tell
little Mike?
little Mike?
My son?
No, you.
Little you.
Oh, why do you do that? What would I tell?
We're all gonna cry today.
Yes.
No, I did earlier with Blinky.
Did you?
Yeah, because she was telling her story. There's going to be a dope thriving thing I do on Sundays. Thriving in the AV. So that with Blinky, you know, she's vision impaired.
She's awesome.
Yeah. So she told her. So what we did, so that episode, it'd be out Sunday, but that segment, it's a segment. It's not like a full episode like this, but that segment was just about her. It was just her, and that's why she had her crochet things up here. She told her story, but last week we put on social media like, hey, ask Blinky a question, and it don't matter how small it is, how big it is, like don't hold nothing back. Like, you know, 'cause a lot of people when they see someone like this with disabilities or whatnot, they're scared, or they're scared they might, you know, hurt their feelings, or they don't know what to say, don't know what to do. So she opened that up to a topic today, and we had like 7 or 8 different questions that people emailed them in, and we asked it. She had me and Brenda over there in tears, just because how she answered it. But it was like from the heart. And
Okay, so don't distract us
Yes.
from the question.
We want to know.
She does that all the time.
you want to know what?
Yeah. Well, what's your message to?
I've told my story before, and I told my message. Like, why are you trying to get it out of me?
Well, tell us again,
Yes.
Mister. We do this every episode.
What? The mic drops. Yeah, but notice I didn't. Or did
No,
I?
you didn't.
No, I didn't do a. Well, you don't even look at my social media. That's pretty insane, buddy.
You need to start looking at his social media.
I do.
I'm pretty sad.
Look at him. He's been talking about that.
Yeah, I know. I really am. Like,
Okay. All
I
right.
tag you on everything, and like I get no hearts, no likes, no nothing.
You actually go through the likes
I do.
Does.
and see if I liked it.
Look at him.
I love. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do
Well,
that. I'm gonna go through everything.
This is the type of business person I am. I pay attention to people that follow me, what they like, because I want to know who's engaged. So yeah, I do.
I'm here. I'm engaged.
Like I've noticed Annette been following and looking at my stories like more. So I pay attention even to the stories.
pays attention.
I pay attention to who watches them, who hearts them, a lot of it. Yeah.
I'm not gonna put you on
Never saw
blast,
Tanya
but
up there.
I'm gonna put you on blast after the show on some other stuff,
Never
on
saw,
some business stuff.
Never saw Tanya's name up there.
Okay.
So I'm just
Okay.
saying.
All right. Okay. So, what's your message?
My message to my little self, to my 12-year-old or 11-year-old self.
Or 8 or 7 or whatever age.
Okay. So, I mean, what I would say is my story is deeper, though, y'all. See, y'all gonna get this all emotional.
Oh.
All like, no, I would say because me sitting here listening to your story is it's inspiring. It's inspiring, but it's a trigger for me because like my mom was murdered when I was little.
Okay.
You know, so I don't have my mom. I never grew up with my mom. My grandmother raised me, and she passed away many years ago. So me and my siblings, it's just us now. Like we don't have none of our parents or grandparents. But I love hearing those stories because I'm all about love. I'm all about positivity. So I mean, I would tell my younger self to never give up hope, because no matter of the adversities and the struggles, like there's always love out there. There's love out there, and there's someone that is going to show you that love. No matter the people that didn't show you the love, like there really is love out there, and there are kind people out there. So that's what.
It's a chillon session today, girl.
Yeah.
I don't like you right now.
Oh, well, I love you.
I appreciate that. Thank you. So yeah, but thank
And
you
I
for
know
that.
you love me too.
No. Thank you for that. Thank you for your story. Thank you for your passion. Thank you for putting culture into your business.
No, thank you for inviting me.
Many people, they do business and they chase money and they chase fame. I love the fact that you're doing this with so much passion and bringing your culture into it, because it has meaning and purpose and it has love in it.
And you're giving back.
Yeah.
You're giving back to where we came from.
I love that.
You know, and I feel like we need that so much more. Like we need to grow businesses there, you know. And
We do. We need to support our people.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I love that. I love that I can do that. And thank you so much for inviting me and giving me the opportunity to share my dream and my goal.
You as well.
100%.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. We out of here, you guys.